Okay.
So welcome to Game Changer, the ENJO multi-tool. It is, for me in a cleaning business, a total game changer. Unfortunately, I get paid by the hour and it quickens my time so much, you know, half the time to clean a bathroom now than it used to be. So now I'm cleaning more in people's homes, but that's okay because it does make my life easier. I'm not bending over as much. Not struggling with things. It is just so much faster to clean everything. The room I'm sitting in right now is actually just been emptied today, and we washed all the walls down, getting ready for some changes in this room. And it was just so easy to wash the walls with our multi-tool, and to I just squeegeed right over the walls, and just watched all the black stuff go right down to the bottom. So many of you guys know of the 3 fibers that we have with our multi-tool, being the soft, the medium, and the strong, and we just wanted to touch on them. The soft is for any surfaces that you think are delicate. You really don't want to make sure, or you want to make sure that you're not removing any paint, doing any damage to those walls. The soft is safe on all surfaces, whether it's a hardwood, whether it's a bamboo, whether it's a, you know, relatively new painted wall, providing that the paint is you know, not a really cheap paint that, you know, the minute you touch water to it, it's going to fall apart. Then the soft fiber will be good for all of those types of areas. The medium fiber is the next step up from it. If you know the ENJO fibers, then if you're looking at your living glove, then it's the unsun side of the living glove, the softer side of it. So it is, you know, good for all inside walls, great for your windows, great for any of that kind of stuff. Your deeper, greasier stuff, you can move into the medium without doing any severe damage to your walls and your wood and stuff like that. The strong, if you have more delicate surfaces or delicately painted areas, the strong over time could take those surfaces off, or could remove the paint in some areas, depending on the type of paint. So the strong is more recommended for doing your windows. It is great on your screens. I love it for cleaning my screens, or taking outside. So that fiber can then be used in your pool. It can be used on your trailers. It can be used to clean off your cars and your sunlights, hot tubs. Sion's pointing down, so I'm not sure what she's thinking.
Floors.
Oh yeah, floors outside. So if you have small floors and you don't want the floor system, or even if you haven't purchased the floor system, the strong fiber for the floor system, it might take you a little bit longer, but you can in fact use this is the same as the strong fiber for the floor system, so it could be used on your decks and your concrete as well. In the same manner as your floor system, it's just a smaller surface to be working with. Does anybody have any questions about that?
No.
Nope. That hasn't been cleaned in quite some time, and it took me literally minutes to get all of that cleaned, the screen inside, outside, with the new multi-tool. I love how it moves with me. So when I'm, you know, getting to the bottom of the window, it's easier to go without having to work and squeeze. Like it just moves so that I don't have to worry about getting it on the right edge, like the squeegee. The flat part just pivots with you. And so yeah, very easy to do. So if you have windows like this because you haven't known how to clean them or what to use, this is the best product to make it so much faster. And then this month, we just introduced a new fiber, and it is the bathroom fiber. And this is what I mean when I say game changer for cleaning at my clients' homes, for cleaning my own home. It is so much faster to clean everything. I can use it in a tub. I can use it on countertops. I can use it on the floors around the toilet. I can clean the shower floor with it and all the walls and everything else. The only thing I need my glove for is the, smaller areas, right? And around the toilet is like inside the toilet and stuff. Obviously that's not going to fit in there or in the sink. So this is a great before and after, getting all your window or your shower doors clean, removing calcium and soap scum that builds up in them. Anything else to add, Sion? No, you're good.
Hang on, I gotta figure out how to, there we go.
I look like I'm in slow mo. Do I really move that slow?
That's regular speed.
Now it's going really slow.
It's regular on my end.
Okay, then it's my internet. So you can see in this video that the pole is a little bit longer than typical. That's because when I'm working with the multi-tool, I do always have my twister attached to it. The twister is a great addition because it allows flexibility. And then on the end of the twister, I actually put my power tool grip on there to give me that extra length so that when I'm in showers and just need that little bit extra, I just have the extra. So that adds a good 6 to 8 inches on there. I haven't really measured it, but great for the addition. You can see that there, how much that adds on. And just quickly, I'm going to show you, if you have the old window combi, it's very easy to take the base off of it. But if you have the new window combi base, which is here, the C-clip comes out. And I'll say the new window combi is stuff that's been sent out in the last 3 months, approximately, give or take. And now there's a edge along here that wasn't there before, and kind of a little divot in here. And so you just give this a twist and it pops off. The other one before, you would just pull off, like it would just drop off basically. And this one you just need to twist off. So just for people getting the new window combi, that's a new thing they've made. And then you just need to push it on. So that's a new part of changes they made with the new style of it when they restyled it.
And for anyone that doesn't have the window combi, you can buy just that handle part if you already, own the multi-tool or something like that. Not that we would ever generally sell the multi-tool without it. I personally am thinking a second handle would be extremely easier on me because I'm constantly switching between my window combi and the multi-tool. So I have to keep, I don't know, it's not that it takes you forever, but I'm thinking just for ease, it would probably be a little bit easier.
Yeah, I have two. The other thing is because I am a home cleaner and I clean in other people's homes, I took these off to put on my multi-tool, and I in fact actually lost one at a customer's house. So then it just becomes more times that you have to purchase them. They're only $5.
The what do they call them? The edition?
I can't remember right now. Or
extension pair.
Yeah, extension pair. So they're only $5 to replace, but if you were constantly losing them or misplacing them, Sion did tell me afterwards that her little trick is if she does take them out, she actually puts them inside the window combi fiber that's not being used. So then they're not getting as easily misplaced. So that's also a little good trick to think of. Because the reason you're doing that is if you are, this base has the extension pulls on it, or if you're doing the multi-tool, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. You just pop these out and that's your base. So that's how easy it is to attach your multi-tool as well. Since we're talking about that right now, I'll show that.
Good.
And just since I'm doing that too, I'll show you how to put on the fiber. So if there's no fiber, you just slide it on, make sure that it's the ENJO label goes in first. And then on the other side, there's a pull tab. So you can help slide it in and pull that on using the pull tab. Anything else?
Right. Cross our fingers that this works.
So this was the same bathroom. As you can tell, this is a fairly big bathroom. Hopefully you can tell because it is. And it only took me like 7 minutes. I think the total video was maybe 10, but I think it was only like 7 between the two videos to do the whole bath or the whole shower, the sink, and the mirrors there. This home I clean, it actually has 5 bathrooms this size, and I clean the whole house in, well, not the whole entire house, but the majority of the house in 4 hours. So, and that includes usually 4 or 5 bathrooms in that time.
Now, how much use do the bathrooms get?
All bathrooms get used because it was supposed to be for a family that they were retired and all of their kids were supposed to be gone, but because of COVID, one kid didn't end up going off to university. One kid lost his job and came home to help them build their house because it's actually a newly built house. So those 2 bathrooms are being used fairly regularly. And then because of COVID, their parents couldn't go to Florida for the winter, so their parents ended up moving in with them. And so both bathrooms upstairs are being used, and then, as I said, it's a new build, so contractors use the other bathroom when they need to. So, and someone uses the shower because it's also dirty. But that's also a shower that's meant to come in out of the lake. So people are probably using that one to wash off after the bathing suits and stuff like that. So, yeah, so they all get used quite well. And this one here is probably the second worst usually. And it's one of the boys' showers, so anybody who has boys or has cleaned up after boys knows what boys' showers can look like afterwards.
So for the shower floor, I mean, if you weren't doing it right like that, and even for these walls, you can attach this to the floor pole.
Yeah.
So that, like for anybody shorter, or, you know, if you've got any kind of challenges, that is a good option too.
Yeah, for the floors, you can definitely do the floor system handle. I tend to use the power grip because you need that little bit of extra. But also because sometimes, especially in a confined space like a shower, the handle is a little bit too long, like the floor pole system is a little bit too long, and then you end up hitting the glass. And if you hit the glass the wrong way, guess what? You're not gonna have it anywhere. So that's why I really like the power grip handle.
But if you had like a regular bathtub with no shower stall around it or something like that, it would
Yeah.
probably be easier to use the floor pole.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. So that you're not bending over, and definitely doing the floors and all that kind of stuff getting around. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions about any of that? Yeah.
Gay, I had to mute you when the dog was barking. You just have to click unmute.
Okay. You hear me now?
Yep.
I'm trying to find the words to express what I want to tell here. What makes this new multi-tool so much better than the one that I have now? The only visible difference that I can see is that it uses a flat surface as opposed to a sort of, you know, round one.
Yeah.
And why is that better?
It uses the flat surface, so it covers a more, like a bigger diameter, like space, right?
Yeah.
When you're washing, so you're getting better coverage. The other thing is it swivels with you, so that if you're getting down to like the bottom of a window, you don't have to be at a certain angle to get the fiber to hit it. Now, this will move up with you. So it makes it easier to go down the window. Does that make sense? Or down the wall?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Because of that swivel, it gives you a lot more motion with it. That's why I like it better. I used to love the window combi, used it regularly in my cleaning. This here is twice as fast as the window combi when I'm cleaning. I just find because it does move more, it does clean a bigger surface. I can take, like in the bathrooms, I can take my calcium dissolver if I need it and squirt it right on this and apply it to the wall. And then wash it off afterwards with this as well, after I've rinsed off the fiber, and it will pick up all the calcium dissolver when I need it to. So it's easier to apply that as well. And just the swiveling motion, like now if you attach this to your floor system or to the floor system handle, you can see that it will work with you to do the floors as well if you need that to get in and around the toilet seat, underneath a kitchen or a bathroom counter if you need it. If it's a small space that you can't get the regular size floor system into, then this just helps get into that on a better, easier level than getting down on your hands and knees.
Okay, then the question that follows from that is, you know, I got a lot of money invested in my old combi tool. Can I buy those new attachments and put them onto my old combi tool?
Yeah,
Like the swivel flat surface gizmo?
yes. So you can buy just this on its own to attach to this, which you already have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or you can choose to buy the system together and then have two separate ones, so that when you want the multi-tool, you can have it as the multi-tool. When you want the window system, you can have the window system. You know, if you guys both wanted to wash windows at the same time, then it's just an option, right? Like, you don't have to do it that way, but it's, you know, it's a handy option either way, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I messaged Sarah, but she hasn't gotten it yet. Another thing for somebody like me with back injury, I find this lighter to use than like when we cleaned cold water, my grandparents' place, after we did renos in the in January, I guess it was, when we were cleaning. I was using the floor system to clean the walls and the ceiling and stuff, because there was so much just dirt and stuff built up. This is so much lighter, so much easier on me to use. So, I mean, I still have the floor system, but I would definitely use this instead for those types of purposes, because it's just, way less pain, way less pain for me. So, and there's not a right or a wrong answer. They're all good options. It's another option. And if people don't have tools, it's a great way to start, because it can replace a couple of them for the time being. But then there's also just if some people love the glove, some people prefer the dual cloth. They're both good.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's no difference in the cloths themselves.
The
Just
fibers are the same.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
Well, they're the same fiber. It's just one's flat and one's rounded.
Yeah, so the strong fiber on this is the same, and the bathroom fiber that you can get is the same. This system has more fiber options though. It also has a soft and a medium that isn't available for the window combi. So that's another thing, is if you had the window combi with the strong fiber and you wanted the multi-tool to be able to have, then maybe you could get the bathroom fiber with it or the soft fiber with it, so that you're not even essentially replacing the one that you have. You're just giving yourself other options to clean other areas in your home with the different fibers.
Okay.
And the multi-tool comes with a fiber.
Yes, there's
Good
a version of
question.
over pricing.
Hang on
and
one
there's
second.
going to purchase.
What?
It was like literally my next screen. Okay, so there are a bunch of different ways that you can purchase this. So this month until the end of August, if you don't have anything like the window combi or anything like that, and I know the people on this call do have the window combi, but people watching later might not. So you can get basically what you can get the handle, the multi-tool hardware piece, and your choice of any fiber. So you could get the bathroom, the strong, medium, or soft. So you could get that setup for $139, and that's the same price as the window combi. So if you're looking at comparing apples to apples, and you get one fiber with that, right? So other options, now that bundle price is only available until the end of this month. the other ones that I'm going to talk about are regular prices. Okay, so you can get what they call the multi-tool set. So if you already have your handle, you can get, let me take this off of here. You can get the plate that attaches onto your handle and your choice of any two of these fibers. Now, if you wanted 2 bathroom fibers, you could get 2 bathroom fibers. If you wanted a bathroom and a medium fiber, you could do that. So any 2 fibers you can get, and that would be $118. So like for Sarah having the 5 bathrooms to clean, it might be beneficial for her to have 2 of those bathroom fibers because one might get dirtier faster doing that many bathrooms. We're not all house cleaners and we don't all have massive homes, but it is an option for people, especially if you're doing like the floors and the walls and everything in your bathroom. So if some people have already bought the plate when we first announced this tool coming out. So you're like, okay, well, I don't need the handle. I've got that. I don't need the plate. I've already got that, but I only have 1 fiber. So you can buy any one of these fibers alone for $49 as well. And that, again, that's the regular price. That's not a this month only sale price or anything like that. So it's just another way to add to your collection of multi-tool fibers. Any questions about that? It's relatively straightforward. Sarah, you shouldn't have questions.
I don't have a question. I just have a comment actually, because I know people, I'm not saying it's necessarily people on this call, but I know people who have had, who put mops in their bathrooms and stuff like that because, you know, where they store their mop is far away from the bathroom and they want to be able to clean up the floor after any spills, after you get out of the shower and stuff like that. So the multi-tool is also a really good, if you get a plate or a pull for it, and the special that's on sale right now, and the bathroom fiber, it's something that you could just leave in the bathroom all the time to be able to wash the bathroom floors at will and not have to go looking for your floor system. You'd be able to wash, you know, the showers out and stuff like that. It's just an option for people that they might not think of or be thinking of type thing, but not realizing they're thinking of it either. So just wanted to put that out there, you know.
Perfect. Okay, so so that like we said, the one special is only available until the end of this month. The other ones are ongoing. So if you do have questions, contact your ENJOpreneur and they will be able to help you answer any questions